Okay guys, we're gonna go through the rest. We're gonna start with number 6, hydrates. Hydrates are a little weird. They're ionic compounds that have water in the crystal, but it's pretty simple, all right? We're gonna start getting into using these prefixes. I've only written 8 up here, but there's 10. If there's 1, we use the prefix mono. 2 is di, 3 is tri, tetra, penta, hexa, hepta, and oct. All right, you're gonna wanna write those down or look them up in the book. I wanna draw your attention to 4. The prefix is tetra. If you're wondering how you're gonna remember that, all right, just think of Tetris. Every single piece has 4 blocks in it. Tetra means 4, all right? The way this works is these are ionic compounds, so we name them like we do ionic compounds. Name the metal, name the non-metal, and then use a prefix to indicate number of waters. So here I got COCl2 dot, that's how we signify it's got water in it, 6H2O. I know this is cobalt. Cobalt has more than one charge, so I have to do cobalt, 2 chloride, just like I would do before, but now I'm going to indicate the number of waters. Our prefix for 6 is hexa, hydrate. Cobalt 2 chloride, hexahydrate, okay? I just want you to practice these, right? This is number 6 on your worksheet. Just try them. Down here, sodium, that's my metal. CO3, we know that's carbonate. Sodium carbonate. How many waters do we have? 5. Our prefix is penta. Pentahydrate. Sodium carbonate, pentahydrate. That's how you name them. Now try, all right? Now as we go over here, I need you to start becoming familiar with this word, molecules. Molecules are covalent compounds, meaning they're compounds that have covalent bonds. What makes covalent bonds? Only non-metals. So that's what this is. We're going to use these prefixes that we used over here, okay, to indicate the number of atoms we have. It's actually pretty easy. CO2, you guys have heard of this compound before. Carbon. How many oxygens are there? There's 2, and our prefix for 2 is di. Carbon dioxide. Down here, SF4. Well, first element is sulfur. Then there's 4 fluorines, tetrafluoride. Oh. Tetrafluoride. Now, I'm going to change this a little because I want to show you something, all right? So we're going to get rid of this guy, and I'm going to go P2O5. So P2O5, how many phosphorus atoms are there? There's 2 of them. What's our prefix for 2? It's di. So we get diphosphorus. That's kind of a long one, it's a bit of a mouthful. Diphosphorus, and then how many oxygens do we have? 5. Our prefix for 5 is pentaoxide. Diphosphorus pentaoxide. We're just indicating how many of each element we have there. No big deal. Okay, and last but not least, number 8, we're talking about acids. Acids start with H. That's what you need to get through your head. Acids start with H, okay? And there's a couple different naming mechanisms we have to go with here. All right, there's binary acids, which is just H and another element. And you've seen this before, HCl. What we do is we use hydro is our beginning. Then we change the ending of chlorine to ic, hydrochloric, and then we add the word acid at the end. HBr, if we do the same thing, we're gonna get hydrobromic acid. And that's how we name those like very simple binary acids. Hydro, first part of the element name, ic, acid. There you go. Now there's some more complicated ones. These are oxyacids or oxoacids, all right? They have polyatomic ions. You need your polyatomic ion sheet. If you do not have it, look on Canvas because you're gonna need to look at that stuff in order to name these. The first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna identify the polyatomic ion. I can see NO3 is right there. The name of that polyatomic ion is nitrate. What we are gonna do is change the ending ate to ic. This becomes nitric acid. Ate to ic. ClO3 is chlorate, so this becomes chloric acid. And last but not least, CO3 is carbonate, so this becomes carbonic acid. Acids begin with H. You need to know that. Acids begin with H. Please make sure you have these prefixes down, and you should be able to name everything on this sheet.